I don't either. That's why I was like, 420. Like, it's like two raw numbers and like,
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the second half of this doubleheader, this senior semifinal between Superior Heights and Korah. And just an update on the junior semifinal at St. Mary's. There has been a score correction. White Pines won 63-44. The score at half was incorrect. Our insider was telling us fibs.
Yeah, those are the two best teams all year, so I mean that's going to be a great final. White Pines and Korah Friday night at Superior Heights.
Tip goes to Korah. Korah with the open. Martone gets it to Brown. Brown down to Beaupre. Beaupre to Martone.
5 seconds on the shot
Gets it
clock.
over to Ethan Scott. Inside to Brown. Up. No good. Rebounded by Grant Rains. Grant Rains looking. Gets it to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth to Greco. Greco up top. Turns it over on the pass to Tranberg.
Ashton, I haven't watched a lot of the senior boys this year, but I have a feeling that this isn't going to be an up and down game. This is probably, they're going to pick and choose their spots for transition, and we're going to see a lot of half-court offenses here.
You can't, yes. Superior Heights likes to shoot, but if they get hot, but outside of that, yeah, they've been some grinding games between these two. Up and no good. Rebound by Scott. Scott gets it out to...
That's Ewing.
Hemsworth.
Korah with four offensive
Rains
boards.
Gets the turnover.
Good skip pass.
To Tranberg. Tranberg from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Scott. Scott gets it to Martone. Martone brings up the court. Being defended by Tranberg. Gets it to Hemsworth. Hemsworth to Beaupre. Beaupre on the curl gets cut off. To Hemsworth in the corner. Brown looking to cut across.
Great defense by number 10.
Gabe Barkley.
We switched his jersey for tonight. All right, he's number 10.
Rains drive cut off by Martone. Looking for someone. Shuttleworth comes, relieves it, gets it, jumper. No good.
I think he's the X factor in this game. Shuttleworth, number 1. He's going to be the X factor for this game.
Martone controls it at the top. Screen by Hemsworth.
Horns action.
Brown on the cut. Up. Oh. Foul on, looks like number on Tranberg. Brown to the line for 2.
That horns action, I used to run it all the time and kind of been taught how to run it, and a lot of misdirection happening. If you're guarding JB, you don't need to follow him away from that screen. Stay on the help side. And
Brown, no good on the first one. Yeah, he's been a force all year, too, for him.
This Gabe Barkley and Jacob Brown matchup is going to be really intriguing this evening.
To battle a couple big boys. Barkley carrying, gets it into Greco.
What are we looking at? Man-to-man defense here for Korah?
I believe so. Barkley with the 3. No good. Long rebound.
Nice
Tracked
effort.
down by Tranberg. Resets the shot clock. Tranberg turns. Back. Gets it to Rains. Screen. 15-footer. Just short. Rebounded by Hemsworth. Tough offensively. Looking to transition. Scott on the wing. Gets it to Martone. Martone slows it down, brings it back to the top, resets. Hand off to Beaupre. Beaupre on the curl to Scott on the wing. Short, rebounded by Barkley. Barkley to Shuttlesworth. Gets it up to Rains. Rains to attack the basket. One step and gets the foul.
Good push ahead, good one dribble, good Euro step.
And number 14 here, Grant Rains, is in his graduating grade 13th year for Superior Heights. On his first attempt. Good. Ties the game at 1.
Are these recent commits?
Yeah. One has already been announced. The second one is a surprise.
Okay.
And Beaupre bringing the ball up for Korah.
Superior Heights also in there, man.
Gets it to Martone. Looks like they're doubling team Martone to Brown down low. Turn around. No good. Rebounded by Rains. Rains looking to push it. Slows up. Gets it to Barkley. Barkley looking for anyone. Finds Shuttleworth.
Clear out. Barkley's got to get out of his way.
Shuttleworth to the Tranberg in the corner. And it's good. 3. Superior Heights.
Both these teams are going late in their shot clock. They're making the defense work on each possession.
Tranberg picking up Martone here at the top. Brown on the wing with Barkley right in his face. Gets it to Hemsworth with Shuttleworth. On the back door, Beaupre gets it through to Scott. On the pass to Beaupre.
You got JB in the corner, skip it.
Oh, loses control. Rains picks him up, gets it to Beaupre.
Barkley
cuts him off, double teamed, turns it over, Rains. Rains looking to push the action. Gets through the cross to Shuttleworth for 3. And good. Quick start here from Superior Heights.
Nice trail.
Quick timeout from the Korah Colts here. 8-1 start for Superior Heights. And this first timeout here is brought to you by Expedia Cruises of Sault Ste. Marie. Let Expedia Cruises be your one-stop shop to plan, book, and safeguard all your travel needs. You can book online, by phone, or in person at Sault Ste. Marie Expedia Cruises locations. The choice is yours. Aaron, quick start here for Superior Heights in the first quarter. What do you see out there?
Well, there's been 2 or 3 possessions here. They've been able to turn the basketball over from Korah and push the ball up. They got a Euro step and one layup, and then, the trailer, Justin Shuttlesworth, just finds the opening, and the Superior Heights player attacked the basket, drew the defense, and transition threes. I love them. They kill teams, and that's your biggest momentum boost. And you see what happens. Korah's got to call a timeout here. Transitions the defense for Superior Heights. I think for Korah, offensively, their offense looks really good. They're moving the basketball, but they're not really getting anything out of it. I mean, the end of their offense is just getting the ball to JB on the block and him finishing, right?
No,
so
yeah.
I think they can get a little bit more opportunities. Maybe their guards can look to drive a little bit more. I'd be curious to see the adjustments here that Coach Stewart makes.
And you noted earlier, 4 offensive rebounds came away with 0 points. That's a tough one offensively for your team.
That's huge. I actually talked to Coach Aiden before the game, and I said, what was one of your biggest keys? He said, I think the difference is going to be is if we can control the glass. And he's been doing it early, yet they find themselves stuck 7 points right now, 8-1. Superior Heights leads with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And Martone starts the action up again here, carrying the ball up to Beaupre with the handed off to Beaupre. Beaupre looking for a screen. Oh, and the pass just out of reach of Brown. Turnover, Korah. Superior Heights with the ball.
Yeah, Gabe Barkley got right into JB on that cut there, got him off. You're allowed that contact. That's the FIBA rule, right? FIBA allows a little bit more physical play, and got him off his cut, and they turn the ball over again for Korah.
And Greco with the handoff to Tranberg. Tranberg all the way to the basket, head down.
Offensive.
Looks like a player control foul, put his head down.
Yep.
Greco looking to put a little bit of pressure on Beaupre here in the front court.
Coach, I don't know if you know or not, but how come there's only 2 officials? I thought they had 3 for all the FIBA senior games. Did they change that this year? Or do you know,
I believe there will be 3 for the finals, if I was told correctly.
That must have changed a couple years ago then, because we always had 3.
And we got an off-the-ball foul here on
Gabe Barkley, I think, here, getting into JB. You know what? If I'm the coach for Superior Heights, I really don't mind that foul.
No.
They're focusing on JB early. You know, let's see what kind of conditioning he has. Can he play? Obviously, he's a great football player.
See if he can frustrate him early too, right?
Exactly.
Inbounded to Martone.
Got to get a hand
Martone
here.
looking to Brown looking for the screen. Played well by Shuttlesworth. Barkley hedges the screen and turns the ball over.
Control the ball. Slow it down and get a set here now.
Barkley finds Greco too hard through the hands. And there was a quick substitution for, looks like Jacob Shuttleworth came in for Tranberg, so both Shuttleworths are on the floor. Hemsworth turns the ball over back. It looks to be some early nerves here in the first quarter for both teams. Greco bringing the ball up. Shuttleworth gets it. Looking back to the basket, spin, cut off, finds Rains on the pass, easy layup, 10-1. Superior Heights early. Greco picking up Martone. Cut off, finds Brown up top. Barkley with the quick hands, forces Brown with the turnover. Greco looking to transition, finds Shuttleworth, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound. Barkley with the ball up top, gets it to Greco. Greco with the shot. No good, rebounded by Hemsworth. Shuttleworth with the quick hands, turns it over, gets it back for Superior Heights.
Make them play defense, don't rush it.
But, skip pass gets turned over. Superior Heights looking to go with quick hands. That's probably a foul on number 3. Jacob Shuttleworth. Gotta like the aggression, but the quick hands here have caused some problems early for Korah with some turnovers.
I don't mind the transition 3, that swells that lead to, 12, but after you get 2 or 3 possessions, some tips, you kind of got to settle those nerves down. Superior Heights needs to get it to Shuttlesworth, their point guard, or whoever, and really control the game in the quarter court. Make Korah play defense for a minute or 2.
Hemsworth finds a lane to the basket, stumbles, recovers. Brown with the shot, no good, looking to rebound. Tip to Greco, Greco looking to press. Crosses, gets it up top to Jacob Shuttleworth, to Barkley. Barkley with the shot, and it's good! Gabe Barkley finding long distance.
Gabe Barkley claimed to play tonight, Ashton.
He sure did. Big players make big plays, I've always said it. Martone, Brown with the cut to the basket, gets cut off. Barkley with the turnover, gets it to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth on the way to the basket, no call, Egg gets the lay-in. Martone bringing the ball up. Korah looks a little looks a little discombobulated here. They don't know what's happening.
They're trying to get the ball to the wing, and they're running some cuts.
Brown handed off to Martone. Martone deep, short. Rebounded by Justin Shuttleworth. Looking to get it all the way up. Beaupre gets back and pops it loose. Superior Heights ball on the baseline. 15-1 here with 53-8 left to play in the first.
Superior Heights is all over the Colts. They got the discombobulated, like you said. They're in their face. They got Korah's all over the place. I don't know if they know what they're trying to do on offense right now. You remember the nerves as a high school basketball player, as a football player, as an athlete. It's tough. A lot of pressure on these kids.
Rains in the corner. Looks at little jumper. No good. No one on the rebound. Korah ball. 45.2 here left in the first. Like you said, yeah, they've
probably get a better shot.
Always nerves, eh?
Yeah.
When it could be potentially, especially in senior basketball, it could potentially be your last game as a player.
Yeah. Yeah, you want it so bad, right? Sometimes it's tough to control your emotions.
Looking to run that pass. Martone gets it out on the wing.
Korah changed their offense. They run some floppy action here.
No good. Oh, offensive rebound by Scott. Foul on Barkley. That's a tough one. Leans into him.
Finally, Korah's size plays a little factor here. Hopefully he can knock these 2 free throws down and try to cut
And that's a second one on Barkley. That's not good for him. He's got to be a little bit careful now because they need him out there for that size on Jacob Brown. Scott going to the line here for 2. He's a grade 12. He looks to be returning for his 5th year next year. And he's good on the first.
Yeah, coach is playing with fire. He's going to keep him in here for the final 25 seconds.
I don't want to say anything, but Korah hasn't hit a field goal yet this game. It's been 2 free throws for them. Short on the... And Rains looking. Finds Shuttleworth open. Couldn't control the pass. Gets it to Justin. Little 50-foot jumper, and it's good. Ten seconds left to go. Shuttlesworth gets him to pick up the dribble. Gets it to Hemsworth.
Shoot him, trap him. And one.
And, ooh. Maybe a little bit zealous. I think that one's going on Justin Shuttleworth, though. Did they give it to Barkley? Is that 3 on Barkley early? Ooh.
I'm not sure. Can we confirm that?
I think they gave it to Barkley. 3 on him.
Wow.
And if he has to come out, I don't know what they're going to do with the size of Jacob Brown on the inside.
I'm not sure if he's coming out, Coach. We don't have a sub at the table here.
We do not. He's going to let him play through it, so he's got to find a way to play that intense defense without picking up any cheap fouls.
Let's hope Jacob Brown doesn't get the ball here and he picks up his 3rd or 4th. Oh, that might be good.
Oh, just missed here at the end of the first. A surprising first quarter, 17-3 for Superior Heights.
I think we need a score check. I think he made his first free throw. It should be 17-4, I believe.
No, he missed the second one. It's 17-3.
Oh, okay, all right.
And here at the quarter here, we would like to thank the sponsors of Thompson Hardwood Flooring and Refinishing, custom installer, restorer, sander, and refinisher. And MaximusRose.com. No broker is the same. They've earned their stripes by doing things differently, specializing in benefits and pension plans. Visit MaximusRose.com today for more information. If you're interested in having your business highlighted here on Saultsports TV, contact Saultsports at saultsports@gmail.com. Aaron, I'm going to give it over to you here. Give me your thoughts here on the first quarter and what Korah's head coach is saying in the huddle there.
What Korah's coach is saying.
Especially you coached here before, right? What are you telling your boys?
I've been in these situations. You play against 5th-year guys. You know, we've been down early. You got to just – you're not going to get a 15-point or 16-point game back in one possession. It's one possession at a time. You got to play sound defense. You got to get good quality shots. And if you miss a shot, don't get frustrated. Just get back. Your defense is going to win you the game, right? You're not gonna shoot one shot and get back 15 points. So you want to just go on a little bit of a run here. There's lots of time left in the game, but the first 2 or 3 minutes of this quarter, I think, is going to dictate this game. This is going to be huge for Korah right now in the next 3 or 4 minutes. Let's see with Superior Heights. Maybe they're going to go for the kill here.
It gets it into Rains to start the quarter. It looks like Barkley is sitting, and they brought in Tranberg again.
Korah still sits in there.
Rains caught down low.
Man defense.
Finds Tranberg. Tranberg gets it to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth, the shot up short. Rains on the offensive rebound. Oh, finds Shuttleworth on the cut. No good. Loses control. Beaupre loses control. Finds Brown. Brown doesn't control the dribble.
Too late.
Too late, yeah. Finds Hemsworth to Beaupre on the baseline, not looking. Scott from the corner, open shot, no good.
Wasn't ready.
Offensive rebound from Hemsworth, put back, no good.
That's okay.
Rains
that's a
on
good
the
layup.
rebound. Gets
That's what I
it
was
to
just talking
Greco.
about, right, Coach? Like that's okay. It's a good possession. You just got to make that shot. Now you got to play defense again.
Tranberg from 15 and good.
Ashton, I don't know what your opinion is, but I hate the mid-range shot. It's layups or threes.
Analytics, right?
And when those guys are making that shots, you're in for a tough night.
You are right. That is not practiced much anymore. Brown finds Hemsworth on the skip to
That's
Scott.
tough.
Back to Brown inside.
He's camped
Gets
out in
the
there.
ball. Up and good.
Barkley's out of the game now. Let's see if Korah could take advantage of it. They did in the last possession. They did that one. They got to get stops, though. Spear Heights leads 19-5.
Greco to Tranberg. Tranberg to the basket. Cut off. Up. Looks like there was some contact. No call. No call again. Rains with the mid-range. No good. To Brown. To Martone. Martone going to the basket.
That's a block.
That's a no call, apparently. It's a lot of contact one way or the other. Rains with the ball open. Finds Shuttleworth.
Slow it down.
Dribbles
get
it to
the
the
ball
corner.
floor.
Hands on him. No good on the layup. And there's some interesting calls happening here. I'm going to be honest here, Aaron. Seems to be a lot of contact with a lot of calls, and then we get that one as a foul. That one's tough.
Yeah, Spear Heights needs to be aware of their shot selection here. Like, they're up. Let's get good shots. That's what they should be preaching right now. Is let's not
Barkley
settle
checking
for
back in with 3 fouls, looking to be careful. Coming in for Jacob Shuttleworth.
tough jump shots. You know, like I said, threes and layups, but if they're making mid-ranges, I guess that's fine.
Martone bringing the ball up. Defended by Greco to Hemsworth. Hand off to Beaupre. Beaupre looking for Martone on the curl. Turned over, Rains. Rains gets it to Tranberg, too far.
I think that was just a miscommunication
I
by
think
the
so
two Korah
too.
players. The point guard thought he read a curl, and the shooter read a fade, and luckily Spear Heights turned the ball back over, so it's Korah ball again.
Martone getting the ball up top, getting it back to Beaupre in the handoff.
1-4 high set here. Backdoor cut.
Curls. Trouble controlling, little pat to Brown up top. With Shuttleworth on him, hands up, moving his feet. Gets to the basket, no good, heavy. White ball, it seems strange that 3 Spear Heights players let it fall. Anyways, Korah ball on the baseline with a resetted shot clock at 30. Beaupre to inbound. Tranberg with his hands up. Not letting the ball get it. Gets it to Martone out. Shuttlesworth contests, no good. Play
That
ball.
one's brutal. I'm going to note this. Ethan Scott, number 6, had a wide open 3 on that last possession, and he kind of hesitated. I think it's because he missed his last one, and he gave it to Jacob Brown, and they ended up getting. They didn't get a very good possession.
Shooter's got to
so-
be unconscious, right?
I mean, if you got an open shot, you got to shoot it, right? Like,
I'm with you.
it's a confidence thing. I'm yelling. If I'm his coach, I'm yelling at him right now. Stay confident. You got us here, man. Let it sling.
And Tranberg up top gets to Barkley. Barkley. Oh. Pass just a little too far ahead. Beaupre looking at the chance, stops him. Appears to be dead, looking for someone to get the ball to. Martone comes and gets it. Shuttleworth defending Martone up top. To Brown looking for the handoff. Coming for the screen. Looking to fight through. Hedge. Beaupre up top cutting. He gets to the basket. Oh, in and out.
Spear Heights is playing tremendous help defense right now. They've been stunting and recovering all game, and it was very noticeable that possession.
Shuttleworth with the 3.
These guys
and
came to
good!
play.
Shuttleworth on fire early. And another timeout from Korah. Justin Shuttleworth has come to play tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A couple early 3s. And during this timeout, we are going to thank our sponsors of Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, Algoma District School Board, KISS 100.5, Country 104.3, freeze frame photos by Bob Davies, GFL Memorial Gardens, Domino Sault Ste. Marie Team Essentials, and Children's Aid Society of Algoma. Children's Aid Society of Algoma is always looking for safe, loving families and individuals wanting to become a foster parent. And Aaron, if I told you right now with 4 minutes left to play in the second quarter, and Korah had 1 field goal in this game. What would you be saying?
I mean, Superior Heights better be playing good defense. That's what I would be saying, right?
I'm with you. They have been, but
you know what? There's been a couple shots. Their big guys are playing around the perimeter. It seems like when they have JB and Ewan down low that good things have happened for Korah, but a lot of their offense is based out of getting the ball to the wing, and then JB and Ewan are the ones that are curling at that elbow. And they've done it, but they've turned the ball over 3 or 4 times from their guards. The game might be as easy as just throwing JB on the strong side block and giving it to him and clearing out, and that might get you 8 to 10 points here in the last 4 minutes, and that might be able to close the gap. Maybe you don't need 3, 4, 5 cuts. Maybe you don't need a ton of activity. Just keep the game simple. Maybe you got to try something different here in the next few.
all right, an action back, and Martone gets it to Hemsworth. Hemsworth carrying the ball up the floor. Shuttleworth picks him up. They do appear to be going to another offensive set. Oh, here we go. It's cut off again, Hemsworth.
JB's got to duck in right
Barkley,
now.
that's good defense. You got to be careful. Martone, another hands. And Brown loses the control of the ball on the way up.
Yeah,
Shuttlesworth finds Greco. Greco to Shuttlesworth.
If you're Spear Heights here, Ashton, you're looking to punish them right now.
Yeah.
Let him play 18 seconds.
Shuttlesworth to the basket, just misses. Oh, Reigns just missed. Hemsworth, numbers here for Korah on the transition.
It's a 5-on-3.
And that's a player control foul on Hemsworth. Oof. Good job by Barkley to get back and get set.
Korah's got a 5-on-3. Spear Heights gets back. They believe in their defense. He gets set. He takes an offense foul. That's a huge momentum change right there.
That's a big one to take with 3 fouls, too, because
Yep.
you pick up your 4th, you're done for this
Absolutely.
half. And Greco bringing the ball up. That all the way to the back. Oh, off of Hemsworth. Spear Heights ball on the baseline.
It's almost like Korah is looking for a leader right now. They need somebody to control the game. They need somebody to take control of the game, whether it's offensive or defensively, even a huddle up, even a, hey, guys, let's, we're still in this. We're playing at home. There's tons of time left. Just something. Get your boys back together. Get on the same page.
I'm with you. Was this another timeout from Korah here?
I think we got a timeout because the scoreboard here.
I think the scoreboard went. Never mind.
This is a classic issue here at Korah. We always kick the extension cord underneath the table. In order for the clock to sync back, it usually takes about 30 seconds because it's a wireless clock. So it looks like we're back up here. We're going to get play started here shortly.
That's a quick one. If you're Korah here, use this free timeout here. You got to talk about something. It's
you might. I hate to say it here. I know they're in man. Maybe they look for a trap, but maybe you throw a zone in possession here and I understand if they hit a 3, it's a difference maker here. But maybe you got to give them a different look.
I'm with you. You got to try something, right?
Yeah. And you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Tranberg up, no good. Gets his own rebound, I think. Oh, they get the tie up. Superior Heights keeps possession.
Great effort by Tranberg.
Yeah, follow your own shot there.
Great effort.
This is the right call. Superior Heights did start with the ball at the second quarter. I thought so. They just didn't switch the possession arrow. So Korah ball here with 3:22 left to play in the second. Greco picking up Martone.
Yeah, Spear Heights
early.
Oh, just one player.
Hemsworth to Martone. Martone looking for that screen. On that curl action, that could have been a player. And it's good from Hemsworth.
Here comes Korah. They finally got a make. Now they want to trap. Sideline. Yep.
And that's a...
Attack him. You're going to get a foul call.
And Barkley, no good. Shuttlesworth on the rebound. Puts it back for 2.
Players make plays. You don't draw that one up.
Martone.
Run the same action. They're going to get you in the ball. He just hit one. Shooter's got to make shots.
Coming for the handoff, looking for the screen and roll.
There he is driving. One more pass. Knock it down.
Hands up. No call. Brown on the rebound. No good. Rebounded by Barkley. Looking to transition. Gets it to Tranberg. Tranberg pulls it back. It's a 1-on-4. It's a good decision. Barkley shot up.
Bang.
No good. Hemsworth on the rebound. That might be an ill-advised shot. And the turnover from Korah.
I'm all for it. He made one. He's 1 for 4 now. Now you're looking at, like, I need a good quality 3. I'm not just chucking to chuck, right?
Yeah, and I believe this is a timeout from Superior Heights here.
Yeah. It's a good timeout by Superior Heights here. Kind of reel your guys back in. You're up. You want to make sure you finish the half on the right foot.
Yeah. With 2 minutes left here, you can really extend this lead or let Korah get back in this here. And we're going to take a second here to talk about the player of the game, and Domino's of Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials have teamed up with Saultsports to honor the high school's top player of the game when Saultsports TV streams their regular season and postseason games. Each game, Saultsports TV announcers will select a player from each one of the teams. They will be awarded a Domino's Meat and Pizza and Team Essentials Player of the Game t-shirt, thanks to both of them. And what are your thoughts here in these final 2 minutes here, Aaron?
Well, if I'm Superior Heights, I'm looking to, keep the pedal down, right? You're trying to, Shuttleworth, an ill-advised 3 by Barkley, but Shuttleworth gets the ball off the glass for an easy layup. Korah looks a little combobulated. I know that's tough. Like, you can't really box out on those shots. Oftentimes you get those rebounds. I get that. Korah hits a 3, a lot of momentum, and then they got to look to find him again, if he's the guy who's hot. I've always said, if you make one, we're going to try and get you the ball the next time down the floor. Korah's starting
Korah
here
looking
1-2,
like they're
1-1.
putting in, yep.
They're going to trap havoc defense. They're going to try to trap the passes, take away the passing lanes. And they're going to try to speed this thing up in the next 2 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised, Coach, if we go into this game and it's into this half and it's 8 points. If Korah can trap and go on an 8-0 run here and turn the ball over. But on the flip side, I could also see this thing being blown wide open if Superior Heights can break the pressure.
And he dribbles, gets the ball back to Tranberg. Tranberg gets through it easily. Tranberg looking to basket, gets it all the way to the basket, and good! Martone bringing it up for Korah. Being picked up by Greco up top. Greco reaches, just misses. Shuttleworth picks him up. Now he's on Hemsworth. Barkley with the rejection. I might have been on the pass, so we're not going to give him the complete block on that. We're not going to. Great defensive play, though. Active hands from Barkley. Like I said, with 3 fouls, he's still in there defensively, putting his nose in there. Brown looking for the space, and Barkley's not giving it to him. Hemsworth up top, and it's good.
That's a long 2. You got to find your feet. Speed him up.
Gets it to Shuttleworth. Shuttlesworth out.
Got to pick up the backside pass.
To Barkley. Barkley finds Shuttlesworth in the corner.
Hand down.
Shot up. No good. Ooh. In and out. Offensive rebound. Offensive rebound by Rains. Gets the tie up. Superior Heights is going to keep possession here on the baseline.
50-50 balls. That's a conversation at halftime, before game, after game. If you can win the 50-50 balls in the game, chances are you're going to win it. Superior Heights wants this game. Everything they're doing right now, they want this game.
I was just going to say, everything shows me that Korah seems like Superior Heights. Shuttlesworth open. No good.
Oh.
Gets the tip. Oh, Beaupre gets the rebound off the tip.
Let's get to the rim. Ewan, number 2, 21.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I think that might be 2 here on number 1 Shuttlesworth now, right?
Yeah, and Shuttlesworth, who is graduating this year along with his brother Jacob.
He's got to be a candidate for MVP, eh?
I believe he is. Beaupre up top gets it to Martone.
1 minute to go in the half here. How did he pick his dribble up?
Scott gets it to Beaupre. Beaupre down the baseline. Barkley cuts him off. Quick hands, creates the turnover. Shuttlesworth pops it to himself. And the block!
No, don't give him a technical. Let him play. Emotion is part of the game. He didn't do it maliciously. He stopped. The official was going to blow his whistle. He put it away. Let him play. He's talking to him right now. Let him play. Emotion's part of the game. I'm big on that.
Me too. Martone gets the ball, looking to get it up the floor quick here. Gets it to Beaupre in the handoff. Looking for him. Martone on the wing, gets it to Brown down low. JB. Brown to Scott on the back. On the backside, gets it to Brown down low. Up, no good. Good defense by Barkley. Rains looking to slow it down here. Last shot here, 16 left in the quarter. Superior Heights looking to extend the lead here with the last shot of the quarter. Rains to the basket, loses control, gets it back. Loses control again. Barkley with 3.
It's That's not the shot you want.
No good. And at the end of the first half here, it is 26-10 for Superior Heights. If you're Korah, you got to figure something out here in the second. Besides Hemsworth, I don't think no one else has made a field goal besides Hemsworth.
No, Martens has a couple good threes. His form's great. You know, if he knocks him down in the second half, it's a different game. Even on the drives, though, like JB's run into him, his defenders run into him a few times. Korah just needs to maybe look at their spacing on the drives, where JB's going. Maybe JB needs to get to the front of the rim to create an opportunity with his defender helping.
Superior Heights has done a heck of a job shutting down Jacob Brown here in this first half. But here at Saultsports TV, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a few minutes for me, Ashton Young, Aaron Richards, Jay Houselander, Chris Carr, and Shaw Houselander. We will be back. Thank you. Hey, and welcome back to second half action here in Korah Collegiate. And just an update on the other semifinals. St. Mary's seniors lead White Pine seniors 31-13 with a minute 48 left in the first half. And in our game here, 26-10 for Superior Heights starting the third quarter. Korah to start with possession. Hemsworth is about to inbound to Beaupre to start this off. And Aaron, we talked over the intermission here. What do you think the keys for Korah getting back in this game is?
We just got to get some stops, capitalize on their chances. You could argue get the ball inside to their two bigs, maybe run some high-low action, keep it simple. Like right now, you can get the ball to Ewan on the side.
Shot up and good for Brown.
Or, go against everything I said and just make perimeter shots, and the game's easy, right? So
Transfer gets the ball up the sideline to Barkley. Barkley gets it to Greco.
If you're Superior Heights here, you really got to make sure you control the offense and get a good shot.
Yes.
Good shots, good possessions.
Tries to get it inside, and that's a tough one. Hits him on the head.
I'm not a huge fan of that pass from the middle of the three-point line. You're 20 feet from him, throwing it onto the block. Again,
that's like a quarterback leaving his receiver out to dry over the middle against linebackers. It's just not a fun spot to be in.
You create 50-50 balls, right? And that gives Korah a chance to get the basketball. And luckily, they happen to turn the ball over here with a foul. So they get the ball back.
Barkley to inbound. Gets it to Tranberg. Tranberg to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth.
Clear out. Let him go one-on-one.
To Rains on the curl. Gets it to Tranberg. Tranberg looking to penetrate. Gets to the middle. Stops. Kicks out to Rains. Rains with the step up and good. And Jacob Brown appears to be limping. We'll see if he comes.
Yeah, that's probably a knee-on-knee contact in the Euro step. That happens more often than not.
And Martone here with the ball up at the top. Brown does appear to be in some discomfort here.
We need somebody in the high post here. Somebody's got a flash.
Beaupre to Martone. And they're double teaming on Barkley, fronting on Brown. Hedges the screen. And turns the ball over. What a hedge by Barkley. And just to announce, Gabe Barkley, who's graduating this year, has committed to the University of Ottawa, GG's for football. And the man he's been defending mostly for this game, who is also graduating, number 30 for Korah, Jacob Brown. And Shuttlesworth with the putback for two. He has committed to North Texas Military College, which is a JUCO down in obviously Texas, but congratulations to him for earning a scholarship to the JUCO level in the States.
Good for them. I always love to see guys go on and play post-secondary sports. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool experience.
And Beaupre with the three and good.
Korah's making shots, Ashton, but they're going shot for shot right now, right? But I'll trade threes for twos.
Yeah, I would too. Shuttlesworth with a deep three looks short. That's a shot I wouldn't advise when you're up. And Rains with the rebound and gets it and good. An ill-advised shot turns into an offensive rebound. That's you gotta want a little more here if you're Korah down low. Greco picking up Martone up top.
If you're Korah, you gotta lock in on every possession. You can't.
Shuttlesworth comes out. Beaupre gets it to Martone. Martone pumps, looks to kick it, gets it to Beaupre. Hands up. Hands up again. Shot up. No good. Scott with the rebound. Barkley gets in there, knocks loose Brown up. And doesn't get the roll. Scott with the rebound up and gets it back. Gets it into Shuttleworth, looking to press. Gets it into Rains. Rains to Barkley. Barkley gets it up the court. Gets it to Greco in the corner. Short shot. Looking to transition. Gets it to Martone on the layup and good. If you're Superior Heights, you don't need to be playing this up and down game, but they appear to want to be into it. Finds Rains, and no call.
This is playing in Korah's favor right now.
If you're Superior Heights, you're
going to give up another
Brown
one. That's
open
momentum.
three.
Banks open. Nope.
No good. Greco with the rebound, looking to settle it down, which is a good decision.
You got to make that shot, Ashton. That's a tough one.
Tranberg to the basket.
How long?
Gets cut off. Finds Rains. Rains with the mid-range and hits it. The 15-footer is working for Grant Rains tonight. 34-20 with 4 left here in the third. Martone brings it up, gets it to Beaupre on the wing. Joe's looking for Brown on the curl, no good. Hemsworth on the curl, 15-footer up and good. And I believe there was a timeout from Superior Heights. And during this timeout, we're going to take a chance to thank our sponsors of Thompson Harwood Flooring and Refinishing, Custom Installer Restorer, Sander and Refinisher, and MaximusRose.com. No broker is the same. They've earned their stripes by doing things differently, specializing in benefits and pension plans. Visit MaximusRose.com today for more information. And if you're interested in having your business highlighted on Saultsports TV, contact Saultsports at saultsports@gmail.com. Aaron, that's been a pretty quick pace here to the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Korah was down, what, 16?
It was 24-10 or 26-10. Yeah, they've closed it a bit.
Yeah, so it's 12. So, I mean, their threes are obviously the difference maker in the game. But, you know, Spear Heights kind of shooting themselves in the foot with a couple ill-advised shots, some home run threes. Luckily, they got a couple rebounds here. But, I mean, Korah's making a push. If you're probably Spear Heights coach right now, you're probably having a conversation about shot quality, slowing the game down, making them play defense, because that's kind of what they did in the first half, and it worked for them. So, and if you're the Korah coach, honestly, you're just kind of saying, kind of get out and run, kind of, you know, muck the game up a little bit, right? Create some opportunities, and maybe a trap here, maybe a press here, kind of change the landscape of the game.
Also, just a note here, have you noticed any substitutions for Korah whatsoever in this game? Do you think that might play a factor here in the fourth quarter, and potentially in the fourth with no substitution so far?
I can't see anybody on the bench for Korah that has also entered the game, so I think you're bang on with that.
Shuttlesworth all the way to the basket, cut off by Brown, turned over off of Brown. Blue keeps ball.
That's a really interesting point.
There hasn't been many substitutions for Superior Heights as well, but they've made a few.
It's not often in senior basketball.
Oh, it turns it over.
You just run 5 guys. Like usually you're 7, 8, 9, 10 deep, right? Sometimes you can go deeper than that, but hey, kudos to these guys. They're in better shape than we are. So.
For sure. And Shuttlesworth here.
Korah's offense is starting to slow down too. You can kind of see it. Like we got guys with their hands on their hips, like.
And no good. Jacob Shuttleworth the rebound, gets it out to Tranberg. Tranberg gets it to Shuttleworth, slows it down, gets it to Barkley up top, finds Tranberg. Tranberg gets it to Rains.
Spacing for Spear Heights here. They got to get spacing. Both teams are tired. You can see it now.
Yeah.
And I really think the height is going to play a difference factor here for Korah. If this game really slows down and they could flip those 2 big guys down low, that's going to be the difference here. Let's see what happens.
This seems to be a better possession offense. They're slowing it down.
Good shot.
And he gets the foul on the 3.
Did they call a foul on number 3
Jacob
here?
Brown with the foul on the jump shooter. That one's a tough one. Deep in the shot clock, a long 3 off balance.
Those kill you.
That's a tough one to take right there. Shuttlesworth to the line for 3. And Rains substituted by Tyler Greco, making an entrance back into the game. First one good. Second good for Shuttlesworth. Looking to make it a perfect trip here from the line.
This could be a big swing here.
And 3 for 3. Inbounded to Martone. Martone bringing the ball up the court, being met by Greco at half.
Let's see if he can come down here and get a good shot. I noticed he's carrying the basketball up the wing there a couple times.
Gets it to Brown down low. No good. Rebound. That's an off-balance shot for Brown. He is limping back on defense. He appears to be a lot more injured than he's leading on, but he doesn't want to let his team down and stay in. It's a tough kid. Gets it to Greco inside. Greco had to look at the basket, decided not to. Gets it to Jacob Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth on the dribble, turns with the step
that's a travel.
And the travel. One too many. Jacob Brown is noticeably limping here. Nice pass from Beaupre. Missed shot. Barkley on the rebound. Hey. Looking for Shuttlesworth. And he has Greco underneath. Oh, uncontrolled. Ugh. Not able to control that pass. Hemsworth looking all the way to the basket. Finds Beaupre in the corner. Shot up.
He made one
short. Hemsworth with the rebound. Put back. No good. Brown on the rebound.
Ewan's got to look the cut here. Good. There
nice
it is.
Nice cut to Beaupre. Gets it up and in.
Superior Heights, they can't get stagnant now. That's the difference.
No.
You can run your offense, and then you can kind of slow down, right? But
Barkley to the basket.
the drive.
And that might be a product of Brown's ankle not feeling the greatest and not being able to move his feet quite as fast as he could.
Actually, we might start hearing MVB chants here in a minute. Holy moly.
He has played one heck of a game and going to the line for 2 here. Long on the first. I've always been a fan. If you're that long, you might as well go square.
Yeah, that's right. If you need it, it's there to use it.
Misses both. Brown with the rebound gets it to Hemsworth. Hemsworth to Brown. Brown on the Shuttlesworth turns it over, and he appears to have hurt his hand on the play too. He has beat something up here. To Jacob Shuttleworth, the 3. No good. Gets the rebound. Brown now is limping and holding his hand. Korah might need a timeout here to figure this out. To Hemsworth, to Beaupre.
Ewan's inside. Give it to him. One-on-one. Keep it simple.
And, oh! That's a
Barkley,
tough one there on Barkley. It looked like he was straight up, but gets the call.
At this point, Ashton, if Ewan happens to make that shot.
Oh, I'm sorry. He gave the foul to Tranberg.
Oh
that is not on Barkley. He gave it to Tranberg.
Wow. Wow, that's a big call right there.
He must have called him on the body because I thought it was pretty clean up top. Yeah. But with 59 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, it is 37-24 for Superior Heights. And a timeout from Korah, I believe. It must be to look at Jacob Brown because he is hurting something fierce, but he doesn't want to leave the game.
Is that Korah's second timeout used this half?
I believe it's their first. And we're just during this timeout, we're going to take a second here to thank some more sponsors of Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, the Algoma District School Board, KISS 100.5, Country 104.3, Freeze Frame Photos by Bob Davies, GFL Memorial Gardens, Domino's Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, and the Children's Aid Society of Algoma. Children's Aid Society of Algoma is always looking for safe, loving families and individuals wanting to become foster parents. And Aaron with 2 from the line here to close it to 11. If you're within what 10, you got to feel pretty good, Korah, going into the fourth.
Yeah, like I said, that's the game. You cut it to double digits, 10, and we always used to say 4-minute increments, right? So if it's at 10 at the half, then you want it to be 5 with 4 minutes left, and that's really only 1 or 2 shots, and you got the lead. So, I mean, with Korah only playing 5 guys, one of their starters kind of limping and injured here, they're not in bad shape, all things considered, right? So, if you're Superior Heights here, you're really looking to capitalize and take advantage of, one player being injured, especially getting up and down the floor, right? But you also want to be smart. You don't want to just push it just to get out of control. You want to make sure you're capitalizing on your chances.
And I don't know if the ref is letting Brown back in the game.
I think.
Or is it another timeout, or what's happening?
Oh, I think they're holding them until the horn. I think they want to run the full timeout.
Okay.
That's another FIBA rule.
An official leave the floor for a minute. Our bad. Well then, I guess I'll take another time to pay some more bills there for Sault Sports. And Domino's, the Sault Ste. Marie, and Team Essentials have teamed up with Sault Sports to honor the players of the game for regular season and postseason games live streamed by Saultsports TV. Each game, the Saultsports TV announcers will pick the players of the game who will receive a Domino's medium pizza and a Team Essentials player of the game tee. Also, do you have any other thoughts here, Aaron, with a minute left here to play in the third?
I mean, I keep looking at it because the underdog, right? I keep thinking of the people from behind. So I'm looking at it from Korah's perspective, not because I coached here for years, but because, they're down. And, you really want to try to simplify the game. Maybe not, like I talked about earlier, maybe not get into your third, fourth set, your series or your looks. Just try to keep the game simple. Maybe get the ball on the block. They're allowing the one-on-one action.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. No. I was just, if you're Superior Heights here, this I don't know if you like this delay. It's giving Korah a little bit of an extra breather here.
Yeah, it's like the Super Bowl when the lights went out, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily like it. If you're Superior Heights.
I mean, the official. I mean, maybe he had to use the washroom, or maybe there was a reason here, but. I guess we're going to find out here shortly.
Anyways, but I guess, well, during this time too, we're going to give some kudos and some praise for graduating players who will not be returning next year or returning. We're going to do it quickly. So for Korah, we have Ian Hemsworth, who should be returning for a 5th year. Beaupre, who should be returning for a 5th year. Dylan Garson will be graduating, number 5, who was on crutches on the bench for Korah. Ethan Scott should be returning for a 5th year. Cole Barbo, who will be graduating and returning for a 5th year. Oscar Ryan will be returning for a 5th year after graduating. We already mentioned Jacob Brown's graduating. And Owen Mills, who will be returning for a 5th year after graduating. As Hemsworth steps up to the line for 2 for Korah, back in action. Crowd appears to be getting into it, makes the first. And with Barkley off for the final minute, or getting a breather here before the start of the 4th quarter, it could be big. Makes both. Gets it into Raines. Raines beats the press down the court. Looking to take Brown to the hole. Good job by Brown. Wide open in the corner.
He's got to sink. Scott's
wide open in the corner. He doesn't see him. Jacob Brown playing good defense.
You don't always want to go against Korah's biggest, best defender around the rim, right? You kind of want to avoid that.
Hemsworth for 3. No good. Long rebound to Scott. Gets it out to Beaupre. Beaupre looking to attack. Kicks it to Scott in the corner. Shuttlesworth closes. Shot short. Raines with the ball. 28 seconds to play in the 3rd. Finds Greco.
You got to play for the last shot here, Ashton. Now you're up. Relax. Go 1-4 low, send him out.
That appears to be what he's doing.
Go ball screen. Get the big in here. Get a big in here. Get a switch.
If you're whoever's on Jacob Brown, you might want to get an isolation. And Raines with the shot short. No good. 1.6 left to play in the 3rd. That might not be the best shot you can get there, but
like we talked about, you get a ball screen with your guard to the big. You get Jacob Brown one-on-one. Get everybody away. Let him make a play. On the bounce. Watch his hands.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, with Superior Heights up 11, 37-26, heading into the 4th. And Aaron, any key? Now, basically, you can't hide. If you were saving anything now, you might as well use it here to start the 4th.
Yeah, that's right.
Trailing 11 here. If you're Korah, it's all or nothing now.
You know what? I'm not even sure if pressing them is your play. If you're only playing 5 guys, you really got to tell your guys, let's focus in, lock in, let's play quarter court defense, let's get some stops. We don't need to get out and run, but we need to get quality shots. We could win it at the free throw line if we have to, right? Like, get the clock stopped, grind out possession by possession, 1 point, 2 point, maybe a 3 you mix in there. All of a sudden, it's a 2-3 point game. I'd really suggest Korah doesn't come out here and press. I think that would be a really silly move.
I'm with you with the no subs. Yeah. I am with you, man.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, it really looked like Jacob Brown at the end. He was moving a little bit better there. I think that break really favored him, allowed him to get his win.
I also think here, if you're Superior Heights, like you said, you don't want to go stagnant on offense, but you don't want any quick shots either.
No.
You want quality shots, high percentage quality shots.
Yeah, at this point when you get to like senior basketball and even higher, you pick apart your matchups. You need to identify who on Korah you want to attack, who you want playing when. So let's see if Superior Heights, maybe like we talked about earlier, maybe they isolate Brown and go one-on-one. Maybe they isolate an attack for her. Let's see.
Greco starts the court, looking to go all the way to the basket, kicks it to Barkley in the corner. Barkley gets it to Shuttleworth, recovers.
I think you got to get Brown
gets it to Rain. Rain's up top, just a little strong off the glass. Hemsworth with the rebound.
Get settled here.
Picks up Martone.
Martone's got to get his boy
all the way to the basket and good.
Yeah.
Finds Tranberg.
That's the first time it's been under 10 almost since the first 2 minutes of this game.
Yes.
It's a 9-point game with 7 minutes left to go here.
Tranberg with the 3 and good. Answers right back. Stretches the lead to 12 again.
Sometimes the best set is you just let players make plays. Tranberg called his own number. He made a shot.
Greco picks him up. Rains on Hemsworth. Looking for Scott on the curl. Shut off by Shuttlesworth. Dead now. Dead finds Martone. Martone looking to go to the basket. Gets it out to Hemsworth. Up
pass.
to Brown up top.
Gets
it. Hands no good. Strong off the glass. Scott with the rebound. Out to Martone. Martone with the shot. Just heavy. Hemsworth on the rebound. No good. Reigns reels in the rebound. Oh! That's ill-advised. That's what we're talking about. You got to slow that down there. You can get a good look off that. Build the momentum. Oh, cuts the pass off as Reigns. If you're Tranberg, look to slow this down.
Number 21 for Korah is exhausted.
To Shuttlesworth, in and out. Put back, no good. Scott on the rebound, gets it to Beaupre. Beaupre bringing it up the floor. Gets it to Hemsworth.
Trying to attack
That's
Barkley.
A no call either way, apparently.
Hey, if you're going to miss layups, hopefully the other team miss layups too. This is a battle of the missed layups right now. It's a battle of attrition.
This is two teams fighting. They are in a dogfight now.
Yep.
Barkley looking, thinks better, gets it to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth looking to attack, gets it to the basket, and good! Blows by Scott.
Too late, he didn't have a table. They can't.
Korah with the timeout. They appear to be walking just a little bit slower back to the huddle. Jacob Brown limping tough.
You don't want to get down on yourself because you miss layups, Ashton, but eventually you got to say, if we're going to win this game, we need to make those types of shots. Because now instead of it being 12 or 14, or instead of it being 6 or 8, you're back to 14. And you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot here. And Spear Heights, they're not helping themselves by missing their layups as well too, right? They just happen to get a couple other bounces where they made 2 more shots than Korah at this point. Right now it's 2-0 or 4-0.
Yes.
It's tough.
It's tough sledding, and I thought Korah this year has done a pretty good job at using their bench for the most part. I'm really shocked that they have not gone to a single sub this entire game.
I've played maybe a couple teams in tournaments from other, smaller cities where they only fielded 5 players, but I can't remember the last senior game that I seen 5 players played, and that was it.
Yeah,
whether there's a reason for it or not, right? We don't know, but maybe coaches is going with his horses. You've seen these guys play a few more times than I have, so.
Jacob Brown is limping noticeably.
The crowd's starting to get into it for Korah. They're trying to get behind them, trying to get the momentum going, but I expect Spear Heights faithful.
If you're Superior Heights, you want to clog, you want to just muck everything up here on defense. Nothing easy. Nothing easy.
You want to use your shot clock. If you get in the quarter court, you're going down 30 seconds, 20 seconds into your shot clock.
Barkley on Brown to Martone. Martone looking to penetrate, loses it, and Reigns gets a possession. Korah's ball. Korah's ball on the possession arrow, but Superior Heights is diving for every loose ball in this game.
Yeah, they're getting after it. Hey, you could just throw Jacob Brown on the block here and get everybody out of the way and just keep it simple. We're having a conversation about
don't know what's.
I think the officials are listening to the Spear Heights players for possession here.
And that's off of Hemsworth. It should be, and it is Superior Heights ball. Good defense there. It looks like here comes the press, or at least the man.
Yeah, that's what I told you, Ashton. Sometimes too much is too much, right? Keep it simple.
And Tranberg gets it up the court. Tranberg looking to stop, gets it to Greco. Greco off the screen from Shuttleworth.
Use the clock.
Gets it to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth slowing it down. That's a good decision. Finds the mid-range.
And
good. The long two. And my partner here is shaken by the amount of long twos taken in this game.
They know something I know. If you're going to make them, you make them. If you miss them, though, there's a big problem. But kudos to Shuttles with a tremendous shot.
And Martone from 3, no good.
That looked good.
Barkley on the rebound, gets it to Shuttlesworth.
Yeah, Spear Heights starting to feel it here now, too.
Reigns all the way to the basket on the bump, kicks it to Greco.
Yeah.
To Reigns, down the baseline, the step, gets it to Barkley up top. Barkley to Greco in the corner, Greco up and just long. Rebounded by Shuttleworth.
Effort plays.
Gets it to Tranberg. Tranberg gets it to Shuttleworth underneath.
Pass.
Gets the pass. to Shuttlesworth. And it is 46-28 here with 4 to go in the fourth. Greco all over him.
You're okay with that foul if you're the Korah coach. Your guys are getting into it, or your Superior Heights coach. Your guys are getting into it. That's fine.
They're playing tough D. They're all over him.
That offensive possession by Superior Heights, drive, quick swing, and you got 5 guys playing for Korah. You get them running around, you're going to get a great shot every single time.
And Barkley with the shot. Long, rebounded by Rains.
Yeah, that's. You're starting to see guys' bodies break down now, Ashton.
And Rains to the basket, no good. Beaupre with the rebound. If you're Korah here, you're gonna have to speed it up a bit. Barkley done a good job getting no fouls in the second half. And that's good defense. Ooh, I don't know about that. That looked like good defense.
I don't know, Coach.
No, I thought he had the ball and he tripped himself up there, but Martone does appear to be a little shaken on the play.
Yeah, it looks like Scott here, number 6.
Did someone get a technical?
Scott picked up a technical foul. I think he was having a conversation with the officials, and you know what, you kind of expect that. You know, the game starts to swell out. You're at home, a lot of emotions. We talked about, you know, being even a grade 12, knowing he's coming back for next year. Things change.
And during this technical, there appears to be a bit of talking. So I'm going to take a quick second here during this technical free throw to list off and kudos the graduating. And there appears to be a lot of graduating guys here for the Superior Heights team. In Tristan Transberg, Justin Shuttleworth are both graduating. Ethan Nero appears to be returning for a 5th year. Jacob Shuttleworth is graduating. Tyler Greco is graduating. Shuttleworth good on the free throw. Gabe Barkley, who's graduating, like we said, to Ottawa University to continue his football career. Congratulations to him. Grant Rains in his 5th year, graduating, moving on. And number 40, Brady Deschênes, appears to be moving on as well.
Let's see if they run that same action. Yeah.
And Beaupre looking for someone to get it in, gets it into Martone. And that's a foul on Barkley. That's 4 on him.
Yeah, he's staying in.
But with 4 minutes, you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you really want to get one more here. And
Nothing,
bonus.
nothing easy for them. On the baseline.
Keep attacking if you're Korah here. Try to get the thing in the bonus and get some points while the clock stops. Oh, there's a way up.
Easy basket here.
Press.
Nice pass from Beaupre to Hemsworth.
Sucks, but you got to press.
And timeout from
that's a good timeout.
Superior Heights coach.
Although it probably helps Korah more than it helps Superior Heights, you want to make sure that your guys know what we're doing for a press break. Get the ball in the middle of the floor, break the press. If you have a layup, fine. If not, make sure that we, control the ball and get into the offense that we want to run.
And back in action here. Shuttlesworth gets an inbound. Gets it to Tranberg. Tranberg gets the ball up the court. Doubles it. Gets it to Barkley up top. Settle it down. Rains looking to shoot. Gets it to Barkley. Settle this down. Oh, to Shuttlesworth underneath by himself. Easy too. Nice pass from Barkley. Good vision.
Yeah, that was great patience. Get the ball in the middle of the floor. Good things happen.
Stretches the lead to 19 with 3 to go. Greco all over Martone. Rains all the way up. Beaupre cut off, finds Hemsworth. Hemsworth being defended by Rains. That's good defense by Burke. Oh, nice shot from Hemsworth on the contact.
That was tough. I think it's a little too late here, but we're going to see.
And all over him, the foul.
Yeah, they got 2 more.
And with 2:51 here left in the fourth quarter, so the Domino's Sault Ste. Marie player and Team Essentials player of the game for the Korah Colts. He's really been their entire offense this whole game, and he's the one who's kept him in the game for as long as they've been in it, and that is number 21, Ewing Hemsworth. He's been everywhere for Korah. He's been the spark on offense. Congratulations to him for earning.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
And he's out of bounds on the inbound. That's a mental mistake you can't have late in the fourth.
Oh.
See if that comes back and hurt them.
Leave the door open. If I'm Martone, I'm trying to get to the rim right now. Make a play, get to the rim. Keep it simple. Don't worry about your offense. Get to the rim. They got 2 big guys in the way now. You can't get there.
And
but
if you're Greco looking to the basket, up, heavy. Shuttlesworth on the rebound, controls it.
trap him from behind here.
Scott on the turnover.
The skip pass.
Oh, Grains gets back and knocks it out of bounds to get their allows their defense to set.
Great effort on both sides.
For Superior Heights Steelhawks senior here team, I got to be honest, it's been a team effort the whole way through this game, and it's been extremely tough to pick a player of the game. But a player who really settled it down here in the second half has played absolutely unbelievable on defense and offense. And he's hit some mid-range is number 14. Grant Rains is going to be the Domino's and Team Essentials player of the game here in the city semi-final. As Shuttleworth gets the ball to Greco. Greco looks to put it up, no good. Beaupre on the rebound. And Transberg with quick hands couldn't save it. Korah's ball on the baseline with 2:01 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
If I'm Korah right now on ball on the baseline, I'm looking to get the ball to Hemsworth or Jacob Brown on the block and just clear everybody out of the way. Like, just you're at the basket, you're nice and close. I understand that zero here Transberg is long and athletic, but you should be able to get it into him.
Gets it to Martono and just short. Rebounded by Shuttleworth, gets it to Tranberg quick. Tranberg up the floor.
Good out of bounds set.
If you're Superior Heights, you can start counting down the possessions now. I'd take nothing early.
Yep. Yeah, make a play. They're going to get frustrated.
Unless they're giving it to you, but I mean.
If you don't have a layup, there's no reason to shoot at this point.
With a 30-second shot clock, you can count possessions down. Transberg gets it to Rains. Rains all the way to the basket and good. Extends it to 51-32 with 1:20 left here in the fourth.
Austin, just some comments on the game. I haven't seen both these teams played. I know you've seen a couple games. They probably had close games all year. You know, it just so happened that Superior Heights had, you know, they got some fifth-year guys. Fifth-year guys come in, and it's just a different mentality, and they came in and they punched Korah in the mouth early.
When it's your career on the line, sometimes it makes you play different.
And they never look back when you got guys. And I, you know, I didn't watch Gabe Barkley play at all this season. I can't imagine he hit a bunch of threes all year. Maybe I'm wrong, but he comes in and gives you 1, 2 threes, some layups early, plays really good defense early on Jacob Brown. You know, he was the motor that got this thing rolling, and the rest of the guys hopped on the train, and they never looked back.
He has absolutely been the leader for this team all year. Maybe not offensively the leader, but like, tell you what, defensively, there's no one tougher on this team. With the turnover, gets it back. And Rains with the ball gets to Barkley up half. Barkley looking to slow it down, gets it to Rains.
Superior Heights starting to feel it now.
Almost turns it over. Barkley with a three, no good. Rebound to Tranberg. Tranberg with the putback.
That possession pretty much sums up the game right there.
And that, I am with you. It looked like Superior Heights wanted it more right out from the opening jump.
Yep.
And with 30 seconds left in this game, Superior Heights is up 21 with the turnover. That should be the game. When they get it over half, they can just hold the ball and end this clock.
Hey, if you're Korah, you got to hold your head high. You had a really good regular season.
And if you're Superior Heights, what a game it has been for these guys. What a team effort. For Korah, this is a tough one to swallow. because I believe they've won all 3 meetings with them this year.
Yeah, they finished 6-3 on the year. They haven't lost. They only lost St. Mary's.
That's a tough one to swallow there if you're Korah, but.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm looking forward to Friday because if Superior Heights comes out and plays like this against the top-seeded St. Mary's Knights and just lets it sling,
you never know.
Anything can happen, right? You play with confidence and you play free and you have some fun. Kudos to these guys. That was a great game.
And just to remind you guys, our next broadcast will be Friday. The city championships will be hosted at Superior Heights with the juniors tipping off at 5:15 and the seniors at 7 o'clock. The junior final will be Korah versus White Pines, while the senior will be St.